Yeah.
So will Juji come back to arm wrestling?
Juji's on the periphery. So Juji's got a lot of stuff going on. Juji primarily is, I mean, I think that Juji's base is
Bodybuilding.
Yeah, that's his base. Yeah. Juji's just such a positive dude, and he loves everything.
Yeah.
And arm wrestling actually fits in really well.
Yeah.
So long as he doesn't get hurt, right? And arm wrestling can hurt a little bit, right? So he just got to be careful. He's better now than he was. Like Juji is still, you know, he's been in the game a little while now. You know, when he goes up against, like, there's people now that Juji feels like he's like, you know, easy, right? Right, because he's got a bit of time in.
Yeah.
I think that
we'll see him eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah. He'll keep on coming around. Yeah. Yeah, he's a busy guy. Got a lot going on.
He's a busy guy, yeah.
I think the biggest collab right now is the switch for me is I feel like there's two groups of people, two communities that I feel like are just so ripe for arm wrestling. It's the combatives, right? Like I feel like we're already in the strength community now.
Oh yeah.
Power lifters, the strongmen.
All they know all.
Right.
All, yeah.
It's already done.
Yeah.
We're already family. But I feel like we're now moving into the combatives, right? The combatives are starting to get aware of all the arm wrestling, particularly jiu-jitsu. Yes.
It's
so similar.
Yeah, they just need to
very similar.
Less contained, you know, more upper body.
What we are doing is miniature jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
It's miniature jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Like it's so much the same strength, the same everything. And the other one, this one's a bit of a stretch, but I really think it's there, is the chess community.
What?
I'm telling you, man.
What?
I'm telling you that the chess community is ripe for crossover for arm wrestling.
Because they're tactical?
Yeah, the tactics, yeah.
Yeah, but you need... Well, I'm not... Yeah. Well,
here's the thing. The only reason I say it is because there's a checkmate, okay? And there's an opening, and you have all these pieces, and there's a lot of pieces in arm wrestling.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I really like, when I talk about arm wrestling to people, is the idea of a gambit. You know about Gambit? You know the movie or the series Queen's Gambit or whatever.
Yes.
King's Gambit,
Yeah.
So a gambit is like a perceived giveaway, like you give something,
Yeah.
and the person takes it, but it's actually a trap, right?
Yeah.
And arm wrestling is filled with gambits.
Yes.
We have gambits
A lot of
everywhere.
Yes.
Right? So I feel like this notion to a chess player will be fascinating because chess players are masters of gambits, right? You know, there's the center of chess, and good players will throw out this kind of garbage at people, and if they take it, then they're falling into their traps. You know, all these defensive fallbacks where people take, but at the same time you're taking something else. I think that a chess mind will just will eat it up. Yeah, and I think that, you know, every field has its gem, like the power lifters, they really know strength.
Yeah.
Like you wanna get strong as an athlete, probably have a friend who's a power lifter.
Yeah.
And they'll probably be really good for you to know. You know, you want to really know how to eat, supplementation,
Bodybuilder.
get a bodybuilder friend. You know, you want to learn, you know, physical fighting techniques.
It makes sense now because chess players would have like, okay, if this guy does this, this is what you have to do.
This is the answer.
Yeah, and they would have all these patterns because we usually have it instinctively, some things, but I don't hold all the patterns in my head.
No. They would
Yes.
Nail that thing down.
Yeah.
So this is your start. This is your opening. This is how the player's set, right?
Yeah.
And this is
These are your winning
this
factors.
is 100%.
Yeah.
This is your first move.
That makes sense.
I know, buddy. I know. This is your first.
You've been spending a lot of time thinking about this, yeah.
Well, I like to play chess.
I know.
I'm terrible at it. I'm fucking terrible. But the thing is, I know in chess that there's an opening. There's a path. All these guys, they have it mapped.
Yeah.
The game is mapped.
Yeah.
All games should be mapped. It's just some games are so big and it's hard to map them. But the more brain power and the bigger computer you have to figure it out, the more you can map a game. Like the computer has beaten chess. Now it's beaten Go. Man, eventually there'll be supercomputers that can beat jiu-jitsu guys, like, and imagine how big of a game that is.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Arm wrestling is more complicated than Go. I think. I think there's more moving pieces in this hand and more possibilities than on Go board. Correct me maybe if I'm wrong.
Fighting.
Yeah, fight me. Yeah.
Fighting.
But anyways, not in boxing, preferably. Anyways, I think there's a lot of collabs and things, different communities that we can go after.
Well, yeah, you have already done a big job. Larry Strongman, bodybuilders, all of those coming in, and Larry doing his part, and the practices in Dubai.
Yeah.
No one walks by that table.
No.
You get on that table.
Yeah.
And maybe you get hooked, and maybe you're gonna do it later or something.
Yeah.
We do it because we love armor. I think it's fun. The best part is to get on table. Competition is cool, but practice, it's community and things like that.
Yeah.